Hey, what's up, everybody? It is D-Mac. It has been a little bit since I've been in front of the camera for you guys. Just posted another video. Go check that out. It's on a couple. It's on a. It is on. Oh my God, I'm so terrible at talking. It's on a pair of shoes that I'm going to go over today, a little more in depth, in detail. It's about 4:30 right now in New England, so it is pitch black. Looks like someone's pulling into my driveway. Nope. Nope, psych. So, just have probably a really long video for you today. If you stay tuned all the way through, thanks a lot for it. Leave a comment down below. I've been picking up a couple sneakers. It is the 17th. 17th, yeah. 17th of November. I've been picking up a couple sneakers this month, so I'm just going to show them all to you right now, like a little Camp James video. Haven't been doing individual reviews, so I'm just going to do them all right now. I'm going to do them all in kind of order of hype, so let's get right into it. Shoe number one, zero hype right here. They're just sitting on Nike.com right now, but they are the K-Yow Oregon State trainers. These are the Lunar Trainer 1, the Lunar TR1 NRG, size 13. You can see they have the little college sports authenticity logos on there, little holograms like you see on the bottom of caps, like for football teams. So here you go. Has a little Oregon O right on there. Flip it over on the inside. It says "Win the Day." It is actually an all 3M upper. If you want to see some really awesome 3M pics, go hit up my Instagram. I'll put that at the end of the video if you want to go check them out. It is really bright. Like, I think it's definitely brighter than the 3M3s, the black 3M3s. Now, so it's pretty much all pink. There's the outsole. It's all pink and black with that little silver swoosh. And then just something I noticed that was kind of weird is that that's in purple. They decided to throw that in purple. Overall, this is just a really awesome shoe. Right there you go. There's the little breast cancer awareness logo. So these are just kind of like a little charity shoe, I guess. I hit up Nike on Twitter, and they said that part of the proceeds did go to the K-Yow, so it was donated. So I did feel a little more comfortable spending money on these because they aren't that expensive for what you're getting here, which is like full-length lunar lawn, and then they're like an overall really comfortable shoe and an Oregon shoe to go with that. But I think these were, let me check, these were $120. Really detailed shoe because it is an Oregon shoe. If you want to look on the insole, there you go. It has like those duck feathers and then the big Oregon O in there. That's really cool. I love customized insoles. Really comfortable shoe if you want to go pick up this specific pair, or you want to go just pick up a normal TR1 trainer. Nike.com is going to help you out with those. They're really comfortable. If you have a really fat foot, which is kind of like me, you might want to consider a different shoe, just because the height of the toe box is really slim, so it really feels like you're jamming your foot into the top. I haven't worn them that much. I'm going to continue to wear them a little bit more. The upper is still like a little snug, but I'll see if I can break them in a little bit more. Just wear down the midsole a little bit so my foot sits a little lower. Might even just pull out the insoles in general. Maybe that'll make them a little more comfortable. But sorry about that. My camera just shut off. Let's get to a shoe that I just picked up this weekend. You probably all know what it is because it's like the only shoe that released this weekend. Great to the 13s. Picked these up off a raffle I won at Finish Line. I just wore them today, so and it's raining out pretty hard, so these are kind of still soaking wet. Um, Honestly, the shoe is kind of a letdown. Uh, the materials on here are really nice. The tumbled leather, really nice. Just a really nice tumbled leather. Um, the suede, it feels really nice. I saw in Nightwing's review that this is actually a synthetic suede, and well, he said it was a synthetic suede on the tongue, so I'm guessing it's a synthetic suede all around here too. But still, it's really nice. You can see the color change right there. It's really soft. The midsole is just really comfortable. Uh, but honestly, the build quality on these is not great at all. Really, just big glue stains just all around the midsole. Um, just like, come on. You can do a lot better than that. You have really awesome materials here, and you just kind of like threw it all away. Like you can see like the gaps right here, like where these upper parts are put on. Like it's honestly kind of a letdown, um, but they're still really comfortable. It is a full grain leather right here. Uh, they're just really comfortable. The only thing I really don't like is the build quality. But let's just get into like a little more review. You got kind of this almost this like cross with a maroon and a like a team red on here. Gray toe, sampled gray tongue, red Jumpman on the inside with the gray insole, white inside liner. Outsole, you got the white traction pods, red hits. You got the yellow kind of hologram right there. And you got the hologram right there with the Jumpman that says 23. Now, on the box, show you the label here. It says 185. Once again, pick these up from Finish Line, which means I should have gone to Nike because they would have cost 170, which is kind of a ripoff. I asked some questions at Finish Line, and they said it was probably a mess up in Nike's server. But whatever, I'm still perfectly happy paying 185. It's still a decent shoe for 185, and I can kind of see that Nike is stepping up the quality a little bit right before the remastered series. Just with a couple of the recent releases. Just this alone, I don't think I would have seen this nice of a leather on a shoe that maybe released like last year. Alright guys, so my camera shut off again. I have really that little storage on my phone, I guess. It said in my phone I have 6.7 gigabytes of photos, and I have 100 photos. I bet that makes a lot of sense. I really need to get a new phone. But like I was saying, if these released in like the same year that the Laneys came out, these probably would not have the same quality. They're definitely using the new leather on these. Let's get into the next shoe. These shoes I got from Shoe Palace. I got them online, and of course, what Shoe Palace means is I got these for $10 extra, and it took an extra week for them to ship. Because I am pretty much in the opposite direction of Shoe Palace. They're over in California, and I am in Stowe, Massachusetts, which is a town no one's ever heard of. But still, and they shipped UPS ground, which is possibly even worse. The first 4 days of tracking, it was just moving around California, which was terrible, which is really just like awful to watch. All right, so I'm going to show you the little receipt here. There's my email if y'all want that. I don't know why you would, but get into the important stuff. Air Jordan Retro 1 High, black and white. It doesn't actually have the price on here, but I believe they're $150. I don't know why. As you can see, the fine people over at Shoe Palace decided to rip off the suggested retail. So nobody here actually does know if you just bought them from Shoe Palace, how much they cost. In the normal Nike box. One thing that was nice that they threw in was this little shoepalace.com little bracelet. Kind of goes with your, it just says, you know, Shoe Palace on it. So that was nice. That was definitely worth the extra $10. But anyway, let's get right into it. I think, like, sorry, I was just completely had to go back to my last topic. That you know, Shoe Palace is $10 extra, and it takes 2 weeks more to get the shoes. But the important thing is, I think, that you do get the shoes. You know, you're not waiting on Nike.com for like 10 minutes. You do actually get the shoes. Now, of course, you all know what these are. The black and white Air Jordan 1. First thing I noticed about these is the smell. The smell on these, the smell of the glue on here, is unbelievably pungent. I could smell it inside the shipping box, how pungent these were. You really need smell cam for these, like, oof, like I can, like I'm high off that, like, one little sniff of this shoe. It's not the leather. It's definitely just the glue that they used. One thing I noticed, this is a pretty good quality leather. Up here, it is still a split grain, so it's not a full grain leather. And it's not as nice as the leather on my Lance Mountains that I've yet to do a review of, so I probably just won't. But, you know, when you press it, you can definitely see it moving, so you know it's, like, good quality. I'm definitely going to beat these to the end of their life. Probably going to get a lot of wear. I don't think they're going to be as comfortable as the Lance Mountains, and that's just because this tongue seems, like, really stiff. You know, I call myself a sneakerhead, and I've never owned a pair of Jordan 1s before, you know, just because, like, I wasn't that interested. I was more into, like, the older retros, just because, like, that's more what I grew up with, I guess. Like, that was more in, like, my culture, you know, like, 13s, and then just, like, the new Jordans. Like, I think going back to the 2010. Like, I haven't been... So my camera shut off again. That was really awesome. And I'm throwing you guys everywhere. I kind of have like a bootleg setup. You're like on top of a turned over trash can on top of my bed. That's how like bootleg this situation is right now. I really should get a tripod, but that costs money, and the trash can I already had. So I just deleted all my apps, so I have enough storage, I hope, for the rest of this video. I'm going to try to speed it up, so I do. This is the shoe, a little 360 for you, black and white, nothing much to say. Everyone else got these. I'm just getting them now, of course, because I bought from Shoe Palace. They are a really great retailer. I really love Shoe Palace because I always get my shoes, and they do just random restocks. Like the other day, they restocked the Gamma Jordan 12, and I'm like, okay. That's awesome. Like, and in my size too. I already had and sold a pair of Gamma 12s. They're really nice quality. You know, just not really my style. All right, so close this up and get into the last pair of shoes. And hold on, got to dismiss that little low battery symbol. Because of course my phone is really that bad that it doesn't charge anymore. So these are the last pair. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I already had these. I mean, nothing much to say here. These are the Slam Dunk Jordan 6s. Slap, 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 slap. These are beautiful. Incredibly beautiful. So freaking beautiful. It's unbelievable. Shoes with subtle detail are just my favorite. You know, I find it hard that someone doesn't really like this shoe. I guess maybe if you don't like Jordans, then you wouldn't like this shoe. but even like my grandmother commented on them and said that they look nice. Like, these are just amazing. Now, this is probably about a $500 shoe. I know my friend is selling his pair. If you want to go check him out on eBay, he's selling his pair, which I kind of hate him for because I helped him get his pair, and then he's just like, just gonna sell it now. I'd rather have 500. Hey, you guys won't believe this, but my phone stopped recording again. So now I only have 8% battery, and my phone's a piece of junk. So I need to really get a new one. And a tripod, so it stops falling over. But Slam Dunk Jordan 6, I got them. Check out my Instagram for photos. I'm going to do some on-feet looks at these. One of my favorite shoes right now, probably the one of the more worn. Oh, and I scuffed them. That's just going to rub right off. Yeah, I was walking through the woods in these. That wasn't good. But, you know, guys, like Perfect Pair says, we wear our shoes. We wear our shoes. You know, I really got to clean these up. Bottom's looking a little dirty. I wore these to go get my Jordan 13s just to break a couple necks. Because that's just what I like to do, flex on people. You know, I got these in a size 12 because I like to risk discomfort for awesomeness. I'm usually a size 13 or 12 and a half in 6s, and since you can't really get a 12 and a half in these, I went with a size 12. Plus, size 13 is pretty much impossible. Here's the box. Another really cool thing about it. Right here, get your peep of the label. I got these from a local little shoe store called Expressions. It is a shoe store local to the New England area. I know Yo Auntie is a big fan of them, and they tend to do a bunch of raffles. One thing I can say about the shoebox, though, is it's falling apart, like, all the time. And I saw in Mr. Fomer Simpson's video, his box was doing kind of the same thing. Like, come on, guys. Come on, Nike, step up your game. Oh, and it has, like, a little bit of glue on there, so you just press it down, and then it just breaks again. Anyway, here's the receipt. Expressions people always do you right. These were $250 retail. Here, $249.99 plus $469 tax. Total of $254.68. Yeah, that's pretty much it for these boys. Just here's the bag. If you guys want to go check out Expressions, if you've never heard of it and you're in the New England area, you know, I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I'm not famous, but I have about 43 subscribers right now, so Expressions, take notice that you guys are awesome and you guys always get me a pair, just because probably I entered, funny story, I entered in the Slam Dunk raffle probably about 300 times. Just sat at the computer for an hour, typing it in raffles, and then when it came time to enter the raffles for, I'm making really weird sounds today. Did you guys just hear raffles? The raffles? When it came down to raffle, and that's kind of weird because my voice is already really nasally, and I'm going total ADD and really just jumping around in this video. But when it came time to raffle these, it said you can only enter once. So I'm guessing that goes because a direct response to me entering the Slam Dunk raffle about 300 times. 300 times, I got myself a pair, and not the size I wanted, but myself a pair, and I also got my friend Justin a pair. Of course, which is something. So Justin, when you watch this, honestly, dude, like, he wants to buy 11 lows with the money he makes from these. Like, really? 11 lows, Slam Dunk 6s, Slam Dunk 6s, 11 lows. I don't know, but I guess of course, like, I'm young, so I can't afford everything. Like, I just got a job at Dunkin' Donuts, which doesn't really pay all the big shoe bills like I'd like them to, so I have to pass on more things than I'd like to. Like, I'd like to double up in the black infrared 6s, but I probably won't. I can't afford that. But, I started off as a reseller. Some of you guys might hate me for that, but that's just how I started. I not started in the shoe game. I would pick up a pair here, pick up a pair there, but only when I came up with like enough money. Probably like around Christmas time and my birthday when I had a little extra cash laying around. But then like I realized, oh wait, these things are valuable. So I started reselling. I made a lot of money, so I can afford to buy the shoes I have now. When you have like $1,000+ PayPal account, just kind of clicks like I'm doing something right here. So, but eventually, I stopped because it's just like I don't feel like that's right. I realized what I was doing was hurting other people because I was making them pay way too much than I would ever pay. I would never pay over retail, really, for a pair of shoes, except for like a couple. And one of those is the Lance Mountains. The other one's the Black Sheep SBs, at least right now. Other than that, like, I just don't. You guys already know why that awkward cut was there. Gonna literally throw my phone on a wall right after I'm done making this terrible video because of all these cuts. But like I was saying, just don't resell unless you have to. Like, if I was starving, I'd sell these. Just about to throw them against the wall. If I was starving, I'd sell these. If I was starving, I'd sell these. My family needed money, I'd sell these in a minute. But I'm not in a place of need right now. I don't need other sneakers. I really need to be happy for the ones I have. I have a lot of sneakers behind me, way more than, most people have. This is like someone's like 30-year like shoe budget. Like, probably don't have like maybe over 40 plus shoes. And, those are about to fall, so I had to fix that. Sorry about that. But, like that's 40 pairs of shoes. That's 40 pairs of shoes. I guess 40 and a half if you want to count these. That's 40 pairs of shoes that, one person buys like one pair of shoe a year. That's all they can afford. So, I don't try to be greedy, anymore and try to take people for all their money on a pair of shoes. Just try to get more money to buy more shoes. I just realized that, owning a shoe like this is more important than owning it for a little bit, selling it, getting my I don't know how much these are, resale, $250 maybe, and taking people for all their money. That's not what I'm all about these days. But that was my little interrupted rant, not ramp. Wow, I need to go to bed or have a nap, even though it's 4 o'clock. I just can't talk right now. But that was my little rant. That's going to be it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do everything. Sponsor me, Expressions, Finish Line, Nike. I'm your guy. If you want to sign, a very untalented kid with a YouTube channel, right here, I got a pen, sign my name anywhere on any piece of paper you want. Yeah, that's going to be it. I cannot actually tell how long this video was since it's so interrupted and I kept to keep, starting a new video. But that is going to be it for today, guys. And this was DMAC signing out. But again, before I sign out, because this video is so choppy, I forgot to say, just for my sake, go follow me on Instagram and Twitter. That is DMAC2333. 23 for MJ and 33 for Larry Bird, and everyone else who's great who wore the number 33. And that's actually going to be it for today. Like, comment, share, subscribe, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook if you want. My name's Dan Richards. I mean, friend me. I don't care. But that's going to be it for today, guys. DMAC, signing out. Last time.
Bye, guys.